Let Us Eat. I'm Suzanne Ridgway with Cook, Clean, and Family. And today's video is going to be about cleaning and a little bit of cooking. I will be prepping in a little while my Crockpot barbecue ribs with my semi-homemade barbecue sauce. And I've done this in a video before with the barbecue sauce, so I'm including some cleaning with the video footage today. And the kids have been gone for about an hour or so now. I'm going to do a full sweep in here and a mop. And I got some cleaner down on my tub, as well as the sink and the toilet. And they're going to get a good scrubbing today. And I took a lot out of my house yesterday. We had over 15 bags. Most of it could not be purged or sold, so we had to discard it. The garbage guy comes tomorrow, so the trash barrels go out tonight. And I did 2 closets, all my kitchen cabinets, and it just feels so much lighter and more calm in here without all the clutter. Had some of my items that I've gotten rid of since my teens and my childhood. So sentimental clutter can be very, very hard to get rid of, but it was time for them to go. It was cracked, had stains on them, and they were obsolete. I had a VHS tape that I've had since I was 15. It's gone. And then my CDs, we whittled through some of them, and then they went downstairs because my husband and I are going to look into a stereo system for the house. I haven't had a stereo system since college, and I have loved the Fisher components that I had when I was a teenager. When I was 19, I got my first CD player. And I have a lot of my CDs that I've had since I was a teenager. And my husband loves them and listens to them in the car. With that said, let's look for that red subscribe word and click on it. And give the video a big thumbs up. And tap that bell for all notifications so you can stay in the know and get motivated to remove clutter and sentimental clutter from your life. And stay motivated with a cleaning schedule to keep your house nice and clean for the year 2021. My bathroom sink. This is a very old bathroom. I don't like to show it to people. And I don't own my house. I rent, and I've been here almost 10 years. And my landlord isn't going to do any major renovations until after we move out. So I do very basic things in here. And I basically keep it spick and span as best as I can. As being as old as it is. I'm going to take my wipe, and then I'm going to get it a little wet, and give the sink a good deep clean. We had a holiday from school yesterday, and I didn't do a big clean in the bathroom. I waited till today, so it was clean for the week, and then I just spot clean tomorrow, and then a big clean Thursday and spot clean Friday. That's how my bathroom schedule is. We did laundry yesterday. We have 2 loads every other day, and I don't do bed sheets until Sunday. Every other week we do bed sheets, and we'll be taking down the shower curtain to wash that. You should wash your shower curtain 2-3 times a year. I'm going to get a nice sheen on my faucet here. Do the back rim of your sink. This is an old pedestal. My daughter and I decluttered in here yesterday. My teen. That's another blank spray. Make sure all the comments off the sink. My children are 11 and 16 now. They're not little anymore. They're in junior high and high school. But in the same building and same bus. So it's exciting for my 11-year-old. Not being in the elementary school anymore. And I will show you under my cabinet. We took everything out of it and we organized under the cabinet. My hack for today is lemon juice. Lemon juice is very useful. You can use it with cooking, baking, cleaning, deodorizing. There's endless possibilities. And one of my favorite ways is to pour a little bit of lemon juice into the bottom of the scrub brush holder, because they tend to get smelly even if you rinse them off after using them. And then you're going to have lemon scent in your bathroom. And also the tank part, I'm going to put a teaspoon of lemon in that, so when it flushes it's going to have a nice fresh scent for a while. I rubbed some lemon juice on the faucets and into the drain and scrubbed them out because it had a white film around it. And now my faucets are nice and sparkly, as well as the toilet. I got some hair dye on my toilet a while ago, and I'm going to get a new toilet seat, I believe. I'm going to treat myself to one during tax time. And I scrubbed on either side of the toilet, because when I clean, for some reason the comet ends up on either side, and it gets a nice white film on the tile there. And as I said, it's a very old bathroom, but it's nice and scrubbed. And I also did the shower, and we decluttered in here yesterday. Okay, I'm on to the dinner part, and I'm going to mince up this onion that I had from the other day. I saved it in a bag. My husband's home. You'll hear him from time to time. How's everybody doing during the pandemic with your spouses home driving you crazy? We're all there, right? I got your back. Relax and learn to cook with me and clean with motivation skills and hacks. And I'll go over my lemon juice hack. I use it in a few different ways during my deep clean in the bathroom. I rarely ever show my bathroom because, like I said, this is a very old house, and it will not be renovated until after we move out. And I'm not putting any money into it, but I may look into getting an expensive toilet seat at Walmart, because I did get hair dye on that. And it won't come off. I'm going to continue mincing this onion. And then I'm going to put half in a bowl and half. And yesterday, they were very cluttery and stuffed, even though I did them last March. And I let go of a lot of sentimental items, as I mentioned earlier. One of them was my great-grandmother's bowl that has been in my family for a very, very long time, over 100 years. And it didn't quite make it to my children getting it, because it got a huge crack in it, and it was stained, and the stain would not come out. I am preparing my Crockpot barbecue ribs. I'm going to put some celery into the Crockpot as well, because my husband likes it. Remove the bag. I'm going to cut the end off, which I haven't done yet, and I really should, because it keeps it fresher longer. I grabbed some paper towels. I used 3 celery stalks into the Crockpot part. And I'm going to wrap the celery, because it's mostly moisture, just like that, back in the bag, and you'll have it up to a week to 2 weeks. Celery doesn't normally last more than a week in my house. My husband loves it. And we use it for flavoring in most of my dishes. Cut the ends off. Yesterday, during my decluttering, I got rid of 6 colanders. I didn't realize I had so many. I have my one that I've had since I was 19. This is my very first apartment. And I use it for a garbage bowl. And I mean, all my peels and things go into it instead of on the sink, so it makes it easier to clean your sink. And I don't have to go back and forth to the garbage can, because I'm space limited on my phone, and I can't get my computer till probably March, because of the way the federal taxes are being taken care of this year. That is going to be enough celery. Put that right into the crock pot, and I'll move that over so you can see. In your bowl, you're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of ketchup. If you wanted to do sticky ribs, you can do a half a cup of brown sugar. I'm going to be adding cola into my ribs. Cola is a wonderful marinade. Moderation is fine. Now use about a cup to a cup and a quarter of the barbecue sauce. Any brand is fine. We use this brand. My cupboards underneath were completely downsized. And whatever we weren't using, we donated. A friend of mine was very happy. I'm going to add 1 pound of crushed tomatoes. Add 3 teaspoons of fresh black cracked pepper into the barbecue sauce part. You can use measuring spoons, but I just eyeball it. Those of you that watch me cook know I have been cooking for a very long time, and I went to culinary school. Tight, I've done that before. And 3 teaspoons of garlic. My 2 usual suspects when it comes to barbecue sauce or any kind of my cooking. On Italian night, I always add Italian seasoning with the garlic and black pepper. Tomorrow, I will be making meatballs from scratch into the crock pot, and I will be making meatball subs. They're going to be delicious. Something different than the norm. My kids will not eat the meatball subs, so more for me and my husband. They're going to get their peas and pasta. That's what they like. I'm going to give my meat a quick rinse. With 3 healthy pork ribs here, and they're going in. Then I'm going to season them with 3 teaspoons of fresh black cracked pepper. And 3 teaspoons of garlic. Now pork is generally salty, but if you wanted to put a pinch, like a half a teaspoon, onto the pork, that would be fine. I'm not adding anything else onto my pork. And one of them is going to be put in foil, because I have this in my drawers. But it feels nice to be decluttered. And all the stuff that I hauled from the Dollar Tree that was sitting on my window ledge is at the home and will be used. I got rid of everything that I wasn't using that was damaged, cluttered, old, obsolete, like VHS tapes. I'll put that one in like that, and that will cook in the crock pot. My meat is raw. You can sear them. So I'm very, very busy. Now you can see the crock pot. I like this new camera angle. I'm hoping I can get a new countertop, even if we don't move out for a while, because it would make my life so much easier. And you're going to dump the entire contents of this bowl into your crock pot. Now you can add potatoes into the crock pot, but I don't like to do that with the ribs because I feel that it takes away from the meat cooking and the potatoes don't come out as well. And make sure it's completely covered. And dinner will be simmering. I think I created a new word. Simming. Dinner will be simmering until about 3 o'clock on low. And by the way, I had my crock pot preheated to low because the meat is not cooked. I'm going to give this a quick wipe up. And the magic eraser pro tip number 2 today. My first one was lemon juice. There was a stain on my new freezer that I got from my in-law where we keep all our extra overstock of food, so like a menu plan a month at a time, and it took it right off. So stock up on these, and here's a secret. It's Dollar Tree brand. Dollar Tree brand. You heard me. 2 for $1. Do not buy the name brand. Save your... Now, I started about 7 o'clock this morning. As soon as my kids went downstairs, I made beds. I swept, stopped, and I had my breakfast because you need to take care of yourself as well as your house. My husband did the first set of dishes, and he'll probably be doing the second one now that dinner's at the crock pot, which is the barbecue sticky ribs. And I did a deep clean in the bathroom on video. I just swept and mopped my open concept TV room and dining room. And I just went down and I dusted the bookcase because it's moved to where the tree is in Christmas time. And I did the front of my TV and the TV stand, and I wiped down my coffee table. I also did a sweep and mop in the back bedroom after I made the bed. I did the foyer, and my teen has a rug on the floor in their room and made their bed as well. My kitchen, I just mopped the other day. I'll mop tomorrow, but I did do a full sweep in it, and I wiped down the countertops. If you would like to see more cleaning and cooking videos, please give the video a big thumbs up, and subscribe by clicking that red subscribe word, and tap the bell for all my notifications for Suzanne Ridgway at Let Us Eat with Cook, Clean, and Family.